I'm S-M-A-R-T, smart.
The Jetsons gave us the dream of a robot designed to help.
I should have all the answers for you in about 10 minutes.
The Terminator gave us the nightmare of a machine designed to kill. And in some ways, this future is here.
Thanks for the chance.
In Geneva, the United Nations is holding its first ever convention on lethal autonomous weapons systems, also known as killer robots.
We're living in an incredibly important moment when it comes to the history of weapons in war. Now we're having to compare weapons by their intelligence, their autonomy. That's something new that we haven't measured before.
Machines like these, developed by the Pentagon, still require human direction and can also take the brunt of physical risks on the battlefield. Unmanned drones have enabled U.S. pilots to remotely strike targets as far away as Afghanistan. Both South Korea and Israel have operated semi-autonomous lethal sentry robots near their borders. But what happens when robots can control themselves entirely, including lethal actions? And who's accountable for those actions?
Now, chronologically, the human decision may be something that's made hours, days, weeks, months beforehand. That's the part that's truly complicating in terms of not just the politics of this, but also the legal, the moral, the ethical side.
Movies like The Terminator show Hollywood's version of a machine without human ethics or emotion, uncontrolled and dangerous. But proponents of real military technology argue the current laws of war would sufficiently apply to so-called killer robots. This week, the UN discusses whether these killer robots should be restricted in any way, as with booby traps or mines, from affecting civilians or causing unnecessary or unjustifiable suffering for combatants.
I am a friendly robot. Don't harm me.
Groups such as the Campaign to Stop Killer Robots do not want to give it the chance, using this spokesbot to promote its message that any future kill functions should be prohibited outright.
Ban killer robots.
We're certainly not there in the world of the Terminator yet, but it is true that the technologies are starting to do more on their own. The software programming may be the important part of the decision, and that's a part that's we're really not well equipped to deal with.